Hey guys, it's Marcia, and we're talking about musical lessons on being in sync. Recently, I was at another event sponsored by a quasi area university and huge corporation. And they had education people or their music education professors talking to us about what it means in terms of how students learn with music and they're more creative, and when they have an outlet they actually perform better. Great presentation. He wasn't the keynote, but I'll tell you about that in another post. But he had four of the band members there, all guys, and they played the horn section. And it was really, really cool because they went down the line, introduced themselves, and said how many notes of the song they were each going to mess up on. Okay, so they played the song, one started with, I'm going to miss one note, one was going to miss two notes, one was going to miss four notes, I think, and the last was going to mess up 10 notes intentionally. And what's so funny was you could tell they had practiced really hard to not be good. I mean, this took a lot of work. And when they played how the song should have sounded, and then they redid it, showing us what it meant to each instrument not being in sync. The rhythm was great, but the harmony was just awful. And you could see people visibly kind of wincing and frowning and, kind of like that Scooby-Doo kind of look. Even though we knew it was a planned lesson, it didn't make it any less painful to watch or to listen to witness in person. And that got me to thinking, wow, does it take that much effort, or how many of us are putting so much effort into not doing it right? Especially when it comes to sales, but really in any industry and in life, we want to do our own thing. And so we try desperately, repeatedly, unnecessarily to reinvent the wheel, to go off the beaten path, to ignore a pattern that has been to be successful for others, because we want to be a renegade to the point that there's no harmony, there's no flow, there's no rhythm to our team, our efforts. And when I say the team, I don't mean just the people that we may work with or work for, but I mean the whole client experience, from the getting the appointment to doing the presentation to onboarding that client. If there is no synchronization, then we're putting forth a whole lot of effort in the wrong thing. And who really profits from that? The customer gets a horrible experience. You get frustrated. Either the teammates that help you with the whole thing are irritated. If you work for someone else, the boss is upset. Or if you work for yourself, you're disappointed because you have probably just botched whatever opportunities lay in repeat business and certainly in referral business, because people do talk and they're just as likely to rag on not having a great experience with you as they are to talk about a great experience. In fact, unfortunately, what does this say about us as a society being in sync? Most people will give a bad review much faster than they'll give a good one. And I know that for a fact because I recently had a stay in an out-of-town hotel, and I called the GM a day or two later and told her, I said, I know that in your capacity, you as GM, you hear a lot of complaints. And she said, you just can't imagine. I said, yeah, actually I do, because I do sales training and morale enhancement. But I wanted to give you a good review and tell you about a couple of star players you have on your team. And she was so appreciative. And so my point is for you, for us, stop putting forth effort in the wrong things. Get in harmony, get in sync, make up your mind. I'm not going to miss any more notes. That's not being perfect. That's just being intentional about providing the best possible scenario for you, your company, your brand, your team, and certainly for for your clients, present and future. So as always, I hope this has been helpful. If you would love to book if you would like to book a 30-minute discovery call with me, I would invite you to do that at gratitudespeak.youcanbookme. Excuse me, gratitudespeak.youcanbook.me, and I'll put the link in the description somewhere as well. And I'd love to talk with you. So as always, in signing off, I wish you productivity, profitability, and yes, abundant blessings always. Have a great one. I'll see you in the next post. Bye.